So I am joined right now by Dave Aronberg, state attorney for Palm Beach County, Florida, and trial attorney Donte Mills. Gentlemen, I am made of questions. Dave, I will start with you. Good to see you. So let me ask you this. Dismissal, but dismissal with prejudice? Were you shocked by this?
Yes, it's rare that you get a case dismissed with prejudice. And as a sitting prosecutor, it's the last thing you ever want to have happen, because it means that you intentionally engage in misconduct. Not an accident, but something that you didn't want the other side to see. You tried to cover it up. It's a harsh punishment, but it deserves it in this case if that's what happened. By the way, one thing that has been said a couple times, was it a good Samaritan? Because that person who did turn over that information that led to this acquittal, he was a friend of Hannah Gutierrez Reed's father, and he didn't turn it over until after she was convicted.
Well, that's not entirely true, because what we learned during the course of the testimony today was that he had tried to come to the courthouse during the testimony during Hannah Gutierrez Reed's trial, tried to get the hold of the lead investigator. So apparently, it was even, I believe, a month after the shooting that he might have been coming forward with this information. So it seemed that a while, but they didn't believe. And that's the point, right? And I just want to make sure of this. Even if this ammo had no relation to the case, was not in any way connected to the ammo whatsoever, it's the fact that it wasn't turned over to the defense, right? It's the prosecutor's job. You're a prosecutor. It's the prosecutor's job to turn over to the defense anything, right? It's not their job to determine what's exculpatory and what's not.
That's right. The prosecutors here said it's not relevant, it's not material. But it's not the prosecutor to determine that. It's the court. And that's where they screwed up. So, yes, this was a self-inflicted wound. Didn't have to happen.
Okay, I want to bring in Donte Mills now. Why, Donte, would prosecutors not turn this over? Were they hiding it? Did they not think it was relevant? Carrie Morrissey's an experienced attorney. Why would she not do it?
Jesse, this case is very shocking. And I'll tell you this, all of the hoopla that's around it is warranted, because this is what should not happen. As a criminal defense attorney, a lot of people ask me, how can you do that? How can you defend sometimes people that may be guilty? And this is the exact reason why. I'm not defending an individual. My job is to defend the system, to make sure that the prosecutor is doing things the right way, not taking shortcuts, not cheating. When you talk about especially high-profile criminal defendants, a lot of times the prosecutor, they want the publicity from it. They want to be the person who brought down Alec Baldwin. And if something is put on their desk that may put that in jeopardy, for her not to turn that over, this is the correct result. So why would she do it? Because she believed it could have impact. Because I'm telling you, if she didn't think it would impact the case at all, then you put it in the regular file, which this was not included in. So I think the defense attorney did the right thing by bringing this up and making it a big deal, because it is. We got to make sure the system is doing things the right way. And the judge handled this the right way by asking the right questions and ultimately saying that they either crossed the line or it was so close that this is the only possible outcome that's fair in this case.
Dave, the fact that this happened, Linda Johnson, we played the clip from her on Cuomo earlier, said she thought this case should be dismissed. Does Carrie, what's your opinion on her coming out, doing an interview today, on the day we find out she resigned? And B, does Carrie Morrissey, the special prosecutor in this case, face any kind of repercussions over this?
Possibly. She could be subject to a bar complaint. She's an experienced criminal defense lawyer. She's been made a special prosecutor in this case by the local DA. So she knew what the rules are, and that's perhaps one reason why the judge said, no, this has to be intentional, not an honest mistake. As far as Linda Johnson, good for her for coming out and saying that. Also, it shows that the lead prosecutor here, Ms. Morrissey, may have been lying to the court again by saying the reason why my assistant prosecutor here resigned was because she didn't like the public hearing. That's not accurate. She resigned because she thought this case should go.
Mm-hmm. And Donte, let's talk next steps here, right? So this case was dismissed, well, let me rephrase. This charge was dismissed with prejudice, meaning the prosecutors cannot bring another involuntary manslaughter charge against Alec Baldwin. And by the way, this case had a lot of ups and downs. He was originally charged, enhancement charge, charges dropped, charges refiled. Do they come back and file a lesser charge, negligent use of a firearm, something like that? Or is this done? Is this over for Alec Baldwin?
It should be done. And the prosecutor's office should want this to be done so that they can move on and kind of allow their name to be cleared by whatever disciplinary action that may or may not be taken against a specific prosecutor.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.